All right, good evening, everyone. Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is March 31st, last class of March, um, and we are going to work on some punching, striking drills, and then go through the kata Sochin. So that one we've done a number of times before, but go through it again this time, and hopefully you have a good memory of what's going on with Sochin. All right. All right, so let's get started with a little warm up and get right into the rest of the class. Let's see this. There we go. Okay. How about let's jog in place. Keep jogging, keep jogging. I'm not gonna make a change here. There we go. Full screen. Jumping jacks. Change your arms. Change your legs. Change your arms again. Good, hips around. Switch. The arms around. Switch. Front back. Elbows up. Up and over. Switch. All right, get to the wall or something you can grab onto. Take your left arm and then rotate your body away from it. Start a little low and then pull it back in, go a little higher. Pull it back in, go a little higher. You're kind of hitting that deltoid in a different location every time. All right, switch to the other side. Again, go a little lower. Turn your body away from it. Okay, go a little higher. And a little higher. All right, good. Rolls. And back. Okay, arms up. Okay, knee lift, switch. Knee. Thumb. Sheet. Go. Out to the 45, itch. Knee. Thumb. Sheet. Go. Good, ankles up, itch. Knee. Thumb. Sheet. Go. Good, easy front snaps, itch. Knee. Thumb. Sheet. Go. Good. Side snap, sit. Knee. Thumb. Sheet. Go. Back kick, sit. Knee. Thumb. Sheet. Go. Good. Left leg forward. Football kicks. Hitch. Knee. Thumb. Sheet. Go. Switch legs. Hitch. Knee. Thumb. Sheet. Go. Good, go long. And shorten it up. Rotate the hips. All right, go longer. Ball the foot. Extend the arms. Switch. And up. Bend at the waist. Arms up. All the way forward. And down. And up. Let's go along the other way. And up. Rotate the hips. Go long. Ball the foot. Extend the arms. And up. Straighten. Forward. Bend at the waist. Arms up. Rotate it forward. And then down. And roll it up. All right, good. All right, now across. And you're back. Move your head, get the arm behind. Look down and to the side. And up. Arm across. And you're back. And grab your head, arm behind your back, looking to your right, hand down, pull your shoulder away. And up. All right, wrists up. Paint the fence. All right, in and out. Time wrists up and down. All right, shake it out. And straighten. All right, so first, these are striking drills. They're not necessarily going to be all punching. So they're going to be some striking drills. Okay, the other thing we want to try and do is keep your hands up. Okay, if we're going to be in a striking match with someone or altercation with someone, they're probably wanting to strike us as well. So we want to keep those hands up. All right, and we're not going to be fighting here as much as we are more like here. So hands up. All right, so let's just start with the front side hand, left leg forward. Okay, we're going to shift in and shift off to the side with our back side leg kind of entering on the 40 or on the 30-degree angle. So we don't want to go way over here. That takes too long. We're coming right down the middle, but just opening up just a little bit to get ourselves off the line. So here's the line right here, and I'm going to be going to there. So just a little bit offline so they can't catch me with that. Okay, so ready? So just a jab with our front side hand. It's and back, knee, and back, sun, back, chi, back, last one, go, and back. Okay, next, We're going to make a double, same hand, okay? Same hand, double punch. First one, boom, and then when we land with the back foot, push again and go in again with the second hand. Ready. It's knee, sun, she, and go. All right, good. All right, from here we're going to take single front and single rear. So jab, reverse punch. This reverse punch is going to go low. All right, so we're going to go in and punch low, bring this here and in, okay? And we'll change that in a second to make them both high. Okay, so notice we're changing in angles to create openings. Here we're going to go changing in location to create openings. So the hand comes up, creates an opening down here. Hand comes in, creates an opening over here. Okay, so the whole idea is to cause something to happen that creates an opening for you. All right, here we go. So single jab, itch, gyatsuki ni, and then come back. Ready? Okay, so make this all one count. Itch, knee, and then shift back up. Sun, she, and go. All right, so the footwork is in, step, in, and shift back. Okay, so we got the back foot is following ourselves over this way, and then drive in again, and then shift back out. Okay. All right, let's go other side. Okay, start with the right side, or go the right side this time. Single jab, shifting off to the side. Itch, and then push back. Knee, and push back. Sun, chi, go. All right, double punch this time. Again, after the jab, we're off here at a 30-degree angle, which is up inside or outside of his hand that's moved here to block. So he's going here to block. So that means over here is open. So I'm going here, pull it back, and go there. Ready. Itch, and then push back. Knee, sun, she, and last one. Go. All right, good. Now add a reverse punch. Single jab, single reverse punch. Okay, so now we're using a location up here to down here. So high to low, changing location in order for them to create an opening for us. Ready. Itch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Last one. Go. Okay, so when you're moving, try not to end up punching across your body. Okay, rotate those hips. Get your belt knot toward your center where they are. Okay, so your center should be facing where they are. All right. All right, let's go back to the other side. All right, so this time we're going to keep the same up-down location for the second punch. So it's going to be one, and the second punch is going to be more of a hooking punch or a cross this way. Okay, and I want you to step through that on this one. So it's going to be shift in one, bam, and then step in. Okay, ready? Go slow the first couple so you don't overstress your shoulder right off the bat. Here we go. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. Okay, so after you put this one out here, make sure you bring it back here, because what could happen is they could block and do a hook punch with their front side, with their backside hand too. Okay, ready? Sun. She. Go. All right, switch sides. Same thing. So jabbing one, cross, and step in. And actually, we're going to turn ourselves to the center, because that's where they're going to be. Unless you really clock them, and then they're going to be probably over there, right? But let's say they're able to duck or cover or somehow avoid it. They're going to be more in the center of your room. Okay, ready? Itch. E. Sun. She. That's one. Go. All right, good. Any questions so far? Comments? Andy?
Could you go over the kite position after jab? Is the draw hand high up towards,
Yes, correct. High and up. Yeah, so leave
and
it up.
then and then even on the step through punch,
Leave
the
the other
forward jab
side
hand
up. Yeah,
up
bring that up too. Yes.
too.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Yeah, leave them up. So we're assuming that we're not going to have their hands in our hands. We're not grabbing on them. Okay? If I were doing this and they had their hands, let's say they were looking like they were going to be wanting to fight me too, and they got their hands up in here, right? Okay? Grabbing and pulling down might be a better choice, hitting like that, or grabbing this side. But even there, it's like just kind of holding it here if I'm able to get a hold of it. If not, I just need to be protecting my computer here by leaving the hand up. And I got to tell you, I struggle sometimes to do that, just because that's not how we used to do things many years. So I'm working a little bit more on keeping my hands a little bit higher, and just because there's so many people out there that have done boxing and MMA and all that other stuff, and keeping your head safe from some of that is probably more important than doing perfect hikite like this, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
I have to concentrate on that.
I know, me too. So good question. All right, so next one, we're going to start with a cross here. So we're going to start with a cross, and then we're going to finish it off with a full spin, 1, 2, with a back fist. Okay? So we're going to step in with a cross, 1. We're already kind of halfway. Use the hip rotation, and a back fist. And you could even argue it could be just a tetsui or a full uraken this way without the snap part. Okay. All right. So be careful with the spin, because a couple things, you can get a little dizzy. Second is, you do it enough times. Second is you can really blow that shoulder out if you extend it too hard or you pull back too hard, too fast. Okay, so from here we're going to cross it. Okay, we're already going to start that hip on the cross. 1, 2. Okay. Ready? Again. Hitch, knee. Hitch, knee. Hitch, knee. Okay, so we're still striking somewhere in the middle here, but we're coming at it from over here. So this strike happens, boom, there. Okay, couple more. Hitch, knee. Last one. Hitch, knee. And it could be just an elbow as well. All right, so it kind of depends on, did they move back or did they just stay there? Okay, all right, let's go to the other side. Okay, so kind of cross to start with, move the body. Okay, keeping this hand up. Now pivot, turn the hips, and strike. Hitch. Again. Knee. Sun. Last one. Or two more. She. Last one. Go. Yeah. So after you're here, bring it back up to here. Covering. Okay. All right. I got a couple more. So here's one from maybe somebody kind of grabbing from behind, coming on top of your arms. Okay, the first move is going to be just step forward and lift the front side hand. Okay, so you guys face on the left, face your left side with your left leg forward. Okay, so from here, they got my arms down here. I'm going to lift my left arm up like I'm sending this way. Okay, the other side, I'm going to use that technique from Niju Hachi Ho, where you put your fingers in a beak type position, or you can even grab as well. Okay, so it's two sides. So one here, one here. So this is kind of like from Niju Shiho as well, right? So this goes out, so their arms get extended like this, and then this hand comes down and strikes the groin. Okay, and you can also argue it could be like this too. All right, with the elbow up. All right. All right, so here we go. So standing up, facing this side. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. And go. Okay, and the next move could be, okay, so their arms are probably on top here. So the next move could be a kick up from the backside, boom, to the groin as well. Or it could be a swap the hands, strike again with the other side, like a hammer fist or something like that. Okay, so let's do that. So let's do one up and then swap the hands, because figure his hands are like here, right? I got one up by my shoulders now. Now I'm going to take the other one and swap it out and strike the groin again. Okay, ready, here we go. Itch. E. Time to strike the groin first and then strike it again. She. And go, strike, strike. All right, good. Let's go the other way. So, left hand is going back to the groin, right hand is going up. Itch, knee, un, she, go. All right, now let's do double. So it's going to be one, come back striking hammer fist with the right, send the left forward. All right. Itch, knee, un, she, go. All right. Something different to play with. That one I saw in the Bubishi, and so one of the things that they used to do in the old Chinese martial arts is they used to give things names that if you didn't know what it meant by the name, then there would be a way for them to hide the true intent of the techniques. So this here is called Monkey Steals the Peach. Okay, so there's the peach that the monkey's stealing. Okay, boom, strike the groin. Okay, and this here is extending the grab of the person and getting them to bring their peach forward and open up their hip, because they're probably going to be here, right? And then they got to step forward, opens up a spot for you to grab. Okay. All right, last one, we'll get into some Sochin. All right, so just from here, our hand is up. We are going to strike with the wrist. Boom, off to the side. Okay. Okay, so we've done this striking wrist up, striking wrist in, the same as striking wrist in, and we're going to pull the fingers here. So this is like from what is the kata, Goju kata that we do? Anyway, off to the side here, this one that's going forward. Okay, ready? Here we go. Itch, knee. So it's got a whip to it, and the wrist is striking. Done. She. And one more. Go. Switch sides. Ready. Itch. Knee. Okay, now let's add to this. We're just going to get this front hand out of the way by pulling it down. She. Go. All right, so that cut to Tensho, the one that does this. Okay, so Tensho has those kind of techniques in it as well. Okay, get a drink of water. Come right back with. We'll get into our Sochin. What did I do with my water? Oh, there it is, way over there.
That's a quick question on the wrist strike.
Yes, sir.
What's your typical target for that?
For that, I would think you'd want to go right to the nose. Right to the nose. Okay. Can't really fit it underneath the chin because all it takes just a little bit to go underneath the chin. you might be able to use like a haito under the chin. Might be some room there, or maybe a vertically inclined nukite. But this one here is going to probably go to the nose, or if you wanted to go to the side of the head, boom, this way to the temple. That might be another option. Or you could maybe even, take the jaw sideways and break their jaw. Maybe be, in that mandibular connection where the mandible and the skull kind of connect to each other, right in that area. So those would be some of my targets. Kind of depends. Okay.
Thank you.
Andy the Shaj, any question? Or you were just listening? Okay, good. All right. So who has a pretty good memory of Sochin? Thumbs up if you're good. This way, so. And then thumbs down, I've got very little. Okay. Dirk's kind of sideways, downward. Okay.
If I see it, I might remember it.
Okay. How about you, Andy Lim? I didn't see you. Hi. So. Andy Lasai, so. Or he thinks he's good. Okay. And Mijo, you're good, right? Okay. So you do 2 thumbs up. All right. Good. All right. So let's start with the stance. Okay. Get the. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. I'm going to put you guys in me being the spotlight. Okay. So this is called Fudodachi. Okay, and some will call it Sochin Dachi as well, because it's in the kata Sochin, but it's really just Fudodachi. Okay, and that Fudodachi is considered what they call immovable stance. Okay, so the whole idea is it's got a lot of stability in every direction, not just forward, but also a little bit sideways as well. So the first thing we got to do is, so we let's just start with a front stance. So everybody put your left leg forward. I'm going to just be in regular mode with you guys. Okay, so you guys are just translating. Okay, so this is a normal Zenku Tsudachi. Now I want you to take the back foot and the back knee and turn it out. I want you to move the front foot heel out just a little bit. So if you look at your stance, it's almost like a kibarachi going 45 degrees. Okay? So there's a little bit more width in your stance heel to heel than there was with just a regular Zenku Tsudachi. Okay? So the front foot the knee is kind of going toward the big toe. This back leg, knee is going toward the big toe. So I've really taken this back foot and I've opened it up to be out 45 degrees. Now the pressure is forward. Okay, so we come back here and you step out, save some knee bend, and then press forward with this stance. Come back. So again, we're still just doing left leg forward. Okay, try not to just sit on it. Okay, knee, push forward and press forward. Come back. So let the back foot, the heel, pivot on the ball of the foot, and the heel comes inside from there. In the front, you land with the ball of the foot and let the heel come outside. Push forward. Once again, knee. One more. Sun. And come back. All right, let's go back with the other side. Okay, let's just do regular Zenku Tsudachi. So back foot is pretty straight, maybe open, maybe a 30-degree angle. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to let my toes turn out to about a 45. Okay, I'm going to let my knee come out with it. I'm going to turn my outside heel and then push forward. So I've got lots of pressure on the outside edge. They never come, even though there's a little bit of rotation. Notice my legs don't move much. Okay, so the answer is essentially how much to the question, how much do I rotate my hips in this? They're very little, because I want to keep the structure of the leg. So whatever you can rotate from the hip joint to the upper body, that's about it. You do not want to have any rotation around the knees that collapses this stance. Okay, so let's come back. Let's step out with this one. Step out with your right leg this time. Hitch. Come back. Knee. And come back. Sun. Come back. Don't just sit on it. Chi. Push. And come back. Last one. Go. All right, good. So when you step out, you're going to end up stepping out a little bit wider because the back foot is going to come in this way. When we set this setting up in the beginning, we let the toes come out. But when we step out on this, I'm going to have the heel come inside. So I have to step out just a little bit more to the outside to create the length. So if I took this back to Zenku Tadachi, there it is. 1, 2. Okay, so that means this front leg has to go out just a little bit more to create the space you need to make the Sochin Dachi or the Fudo Dachi. Okay, any questions on the stance? All right, so in this kata, there are no front stances. It's Fudo Dachi, there's Shuto or Kokusudachi, and there is, let's see, that's it. So just Fudodachi and Kokusudachi. Okay. Any, Lashaj, you have a question? Good. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to be in your mirror. Well, okay, so one more thing too is whenever you're doing the tate shuto, it's always the right arm underneath the armpit doing the tate shuto. Okay, always your right arm. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so I like to come up with my right arm first, and then step in with my right leg, Fudodachi, raise the left into a rising block, right arm goes to the groin, 1. Okay, now what do we say about right arm being the tate shuto? It goes under the armpit, step forward, tate shuto. Okay, 2 punches, boom, boom. Okay, turn to your left, high-low block. Okay, manjigamai. Okay, now from here we're going to step forward that same first move. Itch. Okay, now we're going to step forward again, right arm under the armpit, 2. Tate shuto, 2 punches. Okay, manjigamai to your backside, mate, 1. Or not a mate, full step. Okay, step through again, 2. Tate shuto. Punch, punch. Take your left leg, bring it in, point your knee to the target. Yoko keage, landed Fudodachi, elbow attack. Itch. Okay, without adjusting, we're going to rotate the hip back, send the knee that way, and do a Yoko keage again, elbow in Fudodachi. Itch. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, Sochin. Itch. Knee. Anshi. Take left leg to the left. Itch. Manjigamai. Knee. Now I'm switching up, but you guys should be stepping in. Sun. 2 punch. Okay, full turn. Bring your front leg to your backside. Itch. Step through. Knee. Right arm underneath. Sun. Punch, punch. Yoko Kiagi. Ich. Land in Fudodachi. Knee. Fudodachi. Okay. Good with it so far? All right, I'm going to have you guys follow me. And I'm going to try and switch to regular mode. Let's. All right, here we go. Pitch. Knee. Sanchi. Go. Rook. Sit. Hutch. Itch. Knee. Un. Shigo. Itch. Knee. All right, good. How's that feeling? All right, let me see you guys do up to there. All right, here we go. Sochin. Itch. Press forward. Knee. Anji. Go. Rook. Quick. Sun slow. Shigo. Itch. Quick. Knee. Quick. Sun slow. Action. Now pivot or rotate the hip. Send the knee toward behind yourself. Yaoku Keagi elbow. Itch knee. Anji. Okay, so Miho, make sure that's more Fudodachi. Bring that left knee a little bit more out. There you go. Good. Good, good, good. All right. That's good. Questions? How's it feel? Dirk got up too early this morning. I feel your pain. Okay, let's go from the beginning again, and then we will keep going. I'm going to still have you follow me this one because the rest of it goes to my backside of the room. So this kata, by the way, goes more to the back than it does to the front. So bring yourself a little bit closer to your camera. And then when we go back to the back of the room, you have a little bit more room to be able to execute the rest of this kata. Okay, so it only goes one full step forward, and then the rest of the techniques go all the way to the back, and then you come back to the beginning again. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's coach it. It's push forward, push forward, push forward. Knee, push forward, push forward, push forward. Sanji. It's knee. Sun. Push, 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 push. Shigo. It's knee. Sun. Push, 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 push. Shigo. It's knee. Okay, from here, full step with your right leg. Shuto itch. So you're facing back right side of your room. Right leg is forward. Step 45, just like hand showed on knee. Back to the left, sun. The next two, only one, Dirk, right now. There you go. The next two is 45 and then straight to the back of the room, two shutos. It's neat. Now one more step forward, sun. So it's a total of 6 shutos in a row. Okay, this last one is going toward the back of the room. All right, so let's go back to the last elbow. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Okay. Big turn, shuto, itch. Left knee. San, left again. And then right, right, itch knee. And one more shuto. All right, good. Now watch this for me. Okay, come look. First move is shifting this down as I'm nukiteing up this way. So this is that nukite I was talking about earlier to the throat, handy. Okay, notice all the other nukites tend to be like this. These are safer. This one's not so safe because no matter how much I pull this in, my fingers are always, everybody pull your chin in. Can you get your fingers into your voice box? Yeah, you can. So this here can be put into the voice box, into the larynx. Okay? All right, so from here, we're going to drop the front hand, shuto up. Okay? Then it's going to be front leg kick, back leg kick. When I pull this leg back, split, and go in. Okay? So this is going toward the back of your room now. Okay? Toward the back of your room. So last shuto, going to the back of the room, left. Okay? Left leg forward, Dirk. Good. Now shift forward, nukite to the neck, itch. Okay, kick front leg. Pull back. Kick right leg. Split the hands and ki-ai, 8. So the left hand, look at the left hand, is right next to my ear. Right hand has a little bit of an uppercut to it. Okay. Let's go again. Last shuto is left leg forward. Okay, come back. So you got room to go into the back of your room. Shift forward. Nukite to the neck. Itch. Kick front. Kick back. Split. Ki-ai. 8. All right, good. Now we're going to take the left hand, send it to the front, and we're going to do a Mikazuki Geri, and then we're going to drop down. First move that we did in the kata. Okay, so from here, left hand comes out, Mikazuki Geri, and a down block Age-uke. Okay, again, this is Fudodachi. Okay, step out to the side, but my Uchi-uke is going to go a little bit to the 45. Itch. Now my step is going to be 45, and my feet are going to be going front back. Itch. Oitsuki. Uchi-uke to the right. And Oitsuki 45. Okay, now move the left leg over 2 Uchi-ukes. Fudodachi. 1, 2. So the legs are kind of on the diagonal with the Fudodachi. Okay, kick my geri off the back leg. Send the right hand forward. So I'm going to watch for a second. Let me take this out of the Brady Bunch mode. And so we did 1, 2. I'm going to kick and I'm going to send this right arm forward and I'm going to pull this back like in Jion. So send this out, send it out. 1, 2, and then come back up. So everybody go back to, let's go back to the last shuto, going to the back of your room. Left leg forward. Okay, shift in nukite, 1. Kick back front, kick back, split, 8. Again, this is Fudodachi. Now send your left hand to the front of your room, Mikazuki Geri, and step down in double hands. Itch. Uchi-uke, itch. Step out with your left. Step forward 45 degrees with your right. Knee, lunge punch. Uchi-uke, right. Lunge punch 45. 2 Uchi-ukes, left and then right. 1, 2. Okay, my geri. Extend, pull back. Push forward. Okay, on the second punch, ki-ai. 1, 2, 8. and then bow. Push. Okay, that's the whole kata. So it doesn't seem like it's an awful lot to it, but one of the big things is the stance and executing techniques within the stance and having good drive. And then the second is just making it very dynamic and quick and strong, but make it very, very rooted. Even though you're rooted, it still needs to be able to be done quick. Okay, so let's try it again. Have you follow me all the way. See how we do. Eyeball. Let's. Sochin. Itch. Push, 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 push. Knee. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Sanji. Itch. Knee. San. Shigo. Itch. Knee. San. Shigo. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rock hitch. 1, 2. Itch. 3. Okay, so that's 6 shoot toes. Shift forward, itch. Kick front, kick back, split. Aikia. Itch. Uchuke. Itch. Lunge punch, knee. Itch. Knee. Hanshi. Kick, go. Extend and pull back. Push forward. 2 punches. Yay! And whew. All right, any last questions? Let me do it a few times. Yes, Andy?
Last 2 punches. First one is chewed on.
First one,
Second one is
second
lower.
one, a little bit lower gate on. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good point. And then the last punch, I don't want you to popcorn it, but I want you to drop all your weight. When you're done, picture you're just going to shove somebody all the way to the ground and then come right up off of it. Okay? So try and go all the way through them and then come up right away off of that technique. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Mio, move up just a little bit. Move forward. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. Okay, good. Sochin. Itch. Knee. Hanji. Go. Back. Itch. Slow. Hanji. Itch. Knee. San. Ego. Itch. Knee. All right, extend that arm just a little bit more on that back fist, Dirk. Itch. That's it. Itch. Turn to your backside, right side goes that way, Andy. There you go. Hip. Sun. Shigo. Back. Sit. Hutch. Kuju itch. Itch knee. All right, so Dirk, land that really hard and fast, all right? Land that really hard and fast. There you go. Itch. Go, go, go. Knee. Go. Sun. Go, go, go. Sheet. Go, rock. Sit. Hatch. When you get to the end of the pull, go on your own. 2 punches. And bow. Yeah, man. All right, so Dirk, not like way down below your waist, but right about, groin level. Okay, so chewed on, gate on, stomach, groin. Yeah, there. Yeah, you had it like way below your belt. Yeah, you were down there. That's fine. Oh, and one more thing on that Yoko Kiyagi. When you're doing the Yoko Kiyagi, so I get it. This is a challenging stance, right? So one of the things that I see you do on the Yoko Kiyagi is you land normal here and then fix it by moving your back foot out to do the Fudodachi, okay? So when you're doing this Yoko Kiyagi, boom, land a little wider so that you have this room to do the Fudodachi. You tend to land here and then fix it by moving the other foot. So that other foot, your backside foot shouldn't necessarily move, okay? Only just to create the back foot position. Yes, like that, Dirk. Good. I like that better. Okay. All right. Anybody else have any questions? Miho, you good? All right. Let's do it one more time all together. This time we're going to do it from my count. Okay. When we get to the Mikazuki Gary, come down here nice and fast and hard. Now that's where you got to reach deep and go hard and strong because you're already 2/3 of the way through the kata. You're starting to run out of some gas. You got to put the pedal down and make it happen. All right, here we go. Sochin. It's E. Anchi. Go. Sit. Achku. It's E. Shiro. It's knee. Go. Rook. It's Hatsku. It's knee. San. Shigo. Right. Knee, Hun, Chi, Gorak, Hitch, it's knee, remember. So, if your competition with this one, when you make this Mikazuki Gary, you should be able to see where your mark is. Here, boom, boom. I should be just a little bit behind it. And when I go one, step forward just a little bit. There. Here is right next to it. There. Over here. Kick, put it same place back, boom, boom. And I'm on either side of it. Okay? So that's when you get that turn in the Uchiuke coming this way, you better be where you're supposed to be. So if you're here, or let's say you're way behind it, right? Maybe you screwed up and you're right here. Here, you're way behind it. You can step forward a little bit with this. Step forward with this. Step a little less with this. Step a little more with this. So you can make adjustments. But when you make that turn for the last Uchiuke, you got to be right directly next to your finishing mark. Okay? All right. I think that's it for today. Right up to 7:30. That one didn't seem as hard as Niju Hachi Ho, did it?
Not.
Hard on the knee.
What's that?
Hard on the knee.
Yeah, hard on the knees. I'll give you that, Miho. And you're not even 60 yet, so wait till you get into your 60s and you have to do it, right, Andy?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right, folks. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Every day is a new, man, where did that come from? All right, folks, good class. We'll see some of you on Saturday. I think we've got a class next week, Tuesday, right after Easter, but I'll check and confirm it when I send out the video, okay? All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy your evening,
you.
and we'll see you
Thank you,
guys,
Sensei.
soon. Bye-bye.
Good evening.
Night.